Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name is Landon, and here we play Jank. Since it is the last week of the year 2022, I am going through some of my older decks from before I really started doing the whole YouTube thing. Just playing them, having fun. They are not updated, I believe, for Silver Tempest. I haven't really looked at these decks for a while. If I did update any of them, they're small tweaks, they're nothing major. But today I'm looking at Smeargle paint, and this deck was one of my favorites for a while. So let's go ahead and jump into this. The deck, of course, revolves around Smeargle, and it's got this amazing attack for 2 colorless energy, where you reveal all the energy in your hand. I believe it has to be basic energy, and for each different type of energy, you do more damage. I believe it's 30 more damage, and that gets very interesting when you add in all the support that we have. Eldegoss is huge in this deck. We try to get 2 of those out for a particular reason. We play a supporter card that lets us pick any number of cards in our hand, shuffle them back into the deck, and then draw that many cards. And having 2 Eldegoss out really helps with really being able to put 4 cards into the deck, then we draw 4 cards, and then we search out those 4 cards. So right away, we mulligan 3 times. Oh man, this hurts. But we do eventually get 2 Smeargle and a Twin Energy. Okay. So yeah, it's 30 plus 30 for each different basic energy that we'll have. Our opponent's starting off with just Ralts, so most likely some sort of engine involving Ralts, Kirlia, and Gardevoir to, draw through cards, power up things. They used a Pukemukwu to draw 1 card, and Trekking Shoes to draw another card. Now the Trekking Shoes probably got them something that they want. A Level Ball is a great choice for them, but is there anything else we can do? So we have a Bird Keeper and a Bruno. There is an argument to play the Bruno. There's another argument to play the Bird Keeper. I don't really know what I want to play right now, so we'll make that decision once we get the top deck. If we play the Bird Keeper, we need to attach the Twin Energy to the benched Smeargle. If we play the Bruno, we should attach it to the active Smeargle, I believe. Yeah, I really like this art, and I like how it's actually represented in other cards as well in the same set, with the paint trail going through other cards too. I really liked that aspect of this card. Alright, so switch this with one of your benched. Okay, not bad. We do get a Quick Ball. Ooh, so I'm going to Quick Ball away the boss's orders. There we go. I'm going to grab a Gossifleur. And I'm going to play Bird Keeper to go into the Gossifleur. We draw an energy. Beautiful. And we are going to call for family for 3 basics. We're going to grab another Gossifleur, a Bidoof, and a Feebas. And Feebas, the only reason why it's in the deck is for the Milotic to prevent Marnie from really messing up our hand. But we have an Energy Retrieval, we have a Level Ball, so we'll be able to go search for energy, and we'll be able to retreat and search for energy, and it will just be amazing, I think. Next turn, we'll probably have a Smeargle in the active, taking KOs off these Kirlias. So our opponent should really prioritize getting out of the active here. Getting Kirlia out of the active. Now that Yellowhorn does tell me that that is not their plan. That they are planning on staying in the active. They did just get Snorlax. So Snorlax would be a great Pokemon to put in the active and draw some cards for them. I wonder if they'll go that route. But yeah, I played this deck for so long, and I really enjoyed piloting the deck. I've mentioned this in other videos, and I think the feel of piloting a deck is extremely important for enjoying any card game that you play. If you don't enjoy playing the cards on the field, you're not enjoying the game, in my opinion. So piloting this deck is a lot of fun. And for the most part, the decks that I build, that I play, are fun to pilot. They may not be the strongest, they may not be the best. I don't care. They are fun. Alright, so if they have an energy in hand, they can attach it to the Kirlia and retreat using the energy. So it's interesting that they choose to go for the Great Ball instead. They discard an energy to go for a Great Ball to grab a piece of Mewtwo. Okay, so this deck that we're playing up against is very different than I was expecting, but it's not going to affect us too greatly, thankfully. Level Ball for an Eldegoss. Yeah, see the paint trail going through that Eldegoss is just awesome. Just flat out awesome. We can do that. Pokégear. We got another Bruno. Bruno's not really helping us here, but we're going to play it. Because what else do we do? So Bruno happens. We get a Smeargle. We get an Evolution Incense. We can Evolution Incense for a Bibarel. And I think Bibarel is the better choice here. I almost went with another Eldegoss, but I think the Bibarel works better. So we're going to Bibarel. We get double turbo and energy retrieval. We'll retreat to the Smeargle. And we will search out 2 energy here. 1, 2. Now I could play the energy retrieval, have 3 energy, but we don't need it. So I'm not going to. We just need to show off these 2 basic energies and get 90 damage on the field. So we knock out one of their Kirlia, which is pretty helpful for us. And we get Darkness energy, so we're even more powerful now. And that's what I like to see. And next turn with Eldegoss, we'll be able to search out 2 more basic energy cards and KO this Snorlax pretty easily. So them having 2 Kirlia out means they're going to be able to discard a lot of cards from their hand, including the Mewtwo V-Union, and it's going to help them see a lot more cards here. So their goal is to get this Mewtwo V-Union out and hitting really fast, but V-Unions take a while to get into the field here, so we have some time. But if they do build this Mewtwo V-Union, we will be in trouble. So, interesting that they're playing a Quick Ball, discarding a Scoop Up Net for a Pyukumuku for a draw 1. I don't understand that. I think it would have been a better plan just to play Snorlax. They play another Ralts down on the bench, just use Snorlax's ability to Gormandize, get a big, thick hand, removing Pal Pad. Oh, man. Oh, Ponia playing it with 1 card in hand, I don't think is a good idea. Because you have to put back the 1 card in hand and the 2 that you just drew out of the 3. It's not usually a good swap. Unless you guaranteed got a V-Union piece from that. That's like the only time that's a good swap, you know? Okay. So, we need, what is it? 4 energy to knock out this Snorlax. And that is our goal. We can search out 2 with the Eldegoss. So we can put 1 back. We can put that back. I think it's just going to work out better if we Bird Keeper. So let's Bird Keeper. We get another Eldegoss. Alright. So what is that? Caitlin? Caitlin is ready to go now. And I can't wait for next turn. I really can't. We're going to see this deck explode. Not that it hasn't already. This is phenomenal. Honestly, they need to play a Marnie. They need to play a Marnie. Because I'm just going to flex here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 240 damage coming from Smeargle. What? Oh, Rescue Carrier. Beautiful. Most of our deck is below that 90 HP threshold. Like if they knock out Bibarel or they knock out Milotic once we get Milotic, then we'll be in trouble. But right now, we are sitting so well. And so Caitlin is going to be exploding next turn because we'll be able to shuffle back 4 energy cards and then search them out again with Eldegoss after we put them back in the deck. I don't think it's actually shuffle. No, you put them at the bottom of the deck. So you won't draw into these 4. You put them on the bottom of the deck, but then you draw 4. And we can mix in other cards too. Like, we don't need another Smeargle right now. You know, Bruno, Marnie, I might hold on to 1 for next turn. Energy Retrieval, probably not too important currently. Energy Retrieval used to be a lot bigger in the deck because I didn't have double turbo energy. That's how old this deck is. And so I had to use like Raihan and attachments and that kind of stuff to power up an extra Smeargle or 2. But since double turbo, I know I threw in 2 of those. I don't know what else I've done with the deck. And it has just been singing so well for me. Alright, so Radiant Serena is out for healing. It looks like they're really going for the healing aspect of Mewtwo. They've got 2 in the discard currently. I wonder if they'll be able to get the whole thing out. If they do, we will be in trouble. But if they don't, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Yes, we did discard a boss's orders, and I bet this deck only has 1. I am pretty sure it only has 1. So, they just filled up their bench. They're retreating into Snorlax. Good play. Great play there. Fill up their hand again. You know, V-Union cards are late game cards. So, part of me does want to play Marnie. I feel like Marnie is just such a good play right now. It's a jerk move, but I think I have to. Yeah, I have to. I can get the KO just with the 2 Eldegoss searching out energy. I'm sorry I didn't pull off the... Ooh, and we have Training Court. Nice. So Training Court, get that energy back here. We will Eldegoss for 1, 2. Come on. There we go. I think I could have Bibareled at one point. Oh well. Get 2 more. I'm going to hit all real quick and see. Milotic is in the deck. Okay. So we've got enough energy for the KO. We disrupted their plans as much as we could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that KO there. Now we only have 3 prizes left. So at this point, we can take 2 more prizes, and then they can get Mewtwo out, and we have a battle. But if they put Mewtwo out now, and get in the active and all that stuff, Fan of Waves. Nicely done. Very nicely done, because how do I get it back? I mean... It's not getting it back, but I can attach to Smeargle, retreat it, recover it with Training Court, and attack with this Smeargle. So it is a well-played move, but, man, they are not getting their V-Union stuff in the discard. This is really helping us. They must have had a V-Union piece, at least 1 in that hand. Alright, so they got their 3rd. They do need 1 more. Did they get it off this? They did! Boom. They have Mewtwo V-Union. They've got 1 bench space open. Evolving up to Gengar, which is going to help them with their survivability quite a bit, actually. But, do they have a way... Oh, they discard my other Twin Energy and my Training Court. Well done. They deserve a thumbs up for that. They've been on the ropes this whole game, and now they're about to get Mewtwo V-Union out and win. Although they only have 6 cards in hand, or 6 cards in deck, 2 in hand. Okay. I think they meant to V-Union there first. And put Mewtwo in the active. Okay. So I know one of their cards in hand is Kirlia. And we can put that at the bottom of the deck. We've got Marnie. We're prepared. We just need to get some sort of energy. Some sort of special energy off this. And what do we get? Oof, we get none of it. We'll play that down. Play that down. Pal Pad in Boss and Marnie. And we are going to quick ball away this Smeargle, grab nothing, and then draw with Bibarel. Oh, we don't get it. That's okay. We will see what happens. 1, 2. So we no longer have to worry about Marnie. 1, 2. Alright. And we will just wait there. Now that we don't have to worry about Marnie, we don't need Eldegoss as badly. So if they do gust up, or if they do knock out Smeargle, I will put Eldegoss in the active and let them KO Eldegoss. And I know that sounds terrible, but it's kind of what has to happen here. So they Peonia again, and they aren't looking for V-Union pieces. Probably looking for energy, if anything. They gotta get some energy on this. I know they're probably looking to do Super Regeneration or Cyplosion or something like that. They gotta get energy. So they get 1 energy on there. They need Psychic energy for everything else, it looks like. Yeah. I don't know the V-Unions very well. I don't know many that do. Oh, no. Union gain? Okay. So they'll get the energy, for sure. I mean, I don't know if they can stall long enough to win. You know what I mean? Alright, so Caitlin is here. How many energy do we have in deck? How many energies are there? I think there's 3 in deck. 3 in deck. So we can put 1 back. We can put this one back. We can put back Bidoof. So we put 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Continue. Okay, okay. Look at that. Beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted. We will retreat into this Smeargle. Twin Energy. Training Court. Eldegoss. 1, 2. Eldegoss again. Looks like I don't play Choice Belt in this deck. Probably not enough space. With all this energy that we have to play, probably not enough space. Smeargle, live painting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. 270 damage. And they can super regenerate, heal 200, plus this 20 of that. Gengar, I think, will heal 1 of those. So they can heal 230 of that, which would leave them with 40 HP, and I think that would be the exact amount. This only heals 1, right? No, as often as you would like, you can move 1 damage counter from one of your Psychic Pokemon to another. So they're going to KO Smeargle. They're not going to use Super Regeneration. Not if they can help it. Although next turn we win. Because they have 1 card in deck, 3 cards in hand. Next turn we can play down Marnie and deck them out. That's not really the goal of the deck, though. So, man, look at that. Look at that. I mean, they can give us a KO. They could give us 2 KOs. because I believe they can move damage counter onto a Pokemon and like KO it, but they can keep moving damage counters beyond that fact. Maybe. Actually, no. Since it's moving one per use of Life Shaker, you move one damage counter from one of your Pokemon to another. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. And then they're going to KO Smeargle. So, we won't get to attack them. That is too bad. Oh, they're going to get 2 prizes. Go up to a 5-card hand. And Marnie will not get what we need here. Interesting stuff. So, let's put Eldegoss in the active. Because that's what we have to do. We get the Twin Energy, but we don't have a Smeargle. So, we're going to have to Marnie. Which actually benefits them more than it benefits us. We can level ball, but we can't. Done. Yes, I know. That can get us... Oh! Okay. That's different. So we might lose this, actually. So interesting. Rescue Carrier for double Smeargle. I can put one Smeargle out. 1, 2. Done. One, 2. Done. Cotton Guard. Okay. This is interesting. Such an interesting stall mechanic. I am not too familiar with V-Unions, so yeah. It's just so cool to see in action, though. So cool. You'd want to move 20 off of Gengar onto Kirlia, too. Or move the 10 off this Kirlia, 10 off this Kirlia, put them onto this Kirlia. So next turn, when you use this ability, you'll heal them and whatnot. But yeah, Psysplosion. Probably KOing the Smeargle. Maybe the Bidoof. Probably the Eldegoss. Oh, that Eldegoss. Okay. Okay. Not a bad play. Not a bad play. Yeah, get 2 more. Now, if I bench this Smeargle, they're going to KO it, right? Oh man, they're going to win no matter what I do. Cotton Guard. Okay, so they attack again, they KO Eldegoss, and they set up another attack. They don't have anything on top of the deck. That's a problem for them. If we just wait, we might win. Because they can't play Pyukumuku because there's nothing to grab from the top of the deck, so they can't put Pyukumuku down, can they? They can? No, okay, they put it down and then they just draw it immediately. That's funny. Okay. So I think that's it. Yep, we win. They can only get 1 KO here. With 16 damage counters. With 16 damage counters, they can only get 1 KO. That's why it was so important not to bench the Smeargle. So you get the 1 KO, being Eldegoss. We can put up Bibarel or whoever. going to play this. We're going to put everything, just for fun, put everything on top of the deck and draw it all back. Done. Or at the bottom of the deck and draw it all back. There we go. Oh, I forgot to Training Court. Could have Training Court. Got to one more card. It's fine. Rescue Carrier will get us 2 Smeargle back. We'll play down 2 Smeargle. Play an Evolution Incense for nothing. We will quick ball away the Level Ball. Get Smeargle. Whew. What a stressful game this was. Double turbo. End turn. And we win. There we go. Oh, man. What a game. Let me know what you think of Smeargle Paint. If you thought this was an interesting deck that needs to be revisited in the future, I would love to. I just really don't know how to. Gossifleur with the Call for Family for 3 basics is extremely important to the deck, and we're losing that in rotation. And I don't think there was anything in Silver Tempest, correct me if I'm wrong, that will make this deck better. If there is, let me know, because I would love to know. But if there isn't, you know, yeah, most likely there isn't. Yeah. Yeah, Smeargle Paint. Oh, new ladder. Yeah, whatever. It resets so frequently, I don't really care. And I play so much Jank that I don't really get a consistent lead on this ladder anyways. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, put a like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Mostly it just keeps me motivated to wanting to make more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, play more Jank.